Got the cooking to finish up. I don't like washing dishes, so next time we're in an Airbnb, we're going to be getting one with a dishwasher. But aye, just finished this cooking, get shifted, ready to go to the gym. Big leg session with the boss man today, so looking forward to that. And then sushi tonight. Looking forward to that as well, it's going to be a good day. So what I'm cooking here is meal 2 and 3 for today. Meal 2 is meant to be 175 grams of turkey mince, lean turkey mince, 2%, and meal number 3 is supposed to be 5% beef mince. But I like to just mix them both together rather than having one of each. I just prefer it that way. The reason why we use ground mince as opposed to like steak or turkey breast is because, one, when food's high, it digests way better. It's already ground, so like it's been smashed down already. The refining process has already started to take place, so it just digests way better. My pre-workout meal I'm going to cook next, I will show you. It's going to be ground mince, and we're going to have some raisins and the banana in there. So the raisins and the banana's a bit of volume, good source of potassium, so the raisins get a little bit of potassium from them as well. The raisins, we use those to, 1, bump up the calories, 2, get some extra fructose, and 3, they're very small volume wise, so like 20 grams of raisins is the same macros as 100 grams of grapes. So essentially we're getting the same macros as 100 grams of grapes from a bite-sized portion, so that's why we use raisins, in case anybody's ever wondered.
That's mainly on a push-up phase, right?
Well, yeah, so in a pushing phase, we'll use raisins to bump up the calories, bump up the fructose, bump up the carbs through fructose, and it keeps the volume nice and low in the stomach.
Yeah,
so easier to eat, easier to digest, doesn't take up as much room in the gut for when you're training as well, so it's handy pre-workout. In a prep setting, when food's low, I would much rather eat the 100 grams of grapes. So I would probably switch those. But in a big pushing phase, when the meal, this is my biggest, like my pre-workout meal is the biggest meal of the day. I think it's like 180 grams of carbs. By the time you got my 150 grams of rice, 20 grams of raisins, my 100 grams of banana, it's a big meal. So 100 grams of grapes would just feel like I'd eat in a house. Aye, just like that simmer. I don't like to cook it too much. I actually like to steam it a bit. And then once the pinkness goes away, I just whip it out. As soon as it's cooked, I take it out. You cook it too much, I feel like it doesn't digest quite as easy. And when calories are super high, digestion has to be your main focus.
Yeah, what we got here?
So here, this is the pre-workout shake. 20 grams of pumpage in here, which is a non-stim pre-workout. I just use non-stim in off-season because when food's high, caffeine is an appetite suppressant, and I don't want to be suppressing my appetite when I'm trying to eat all of the food. So this shaker's testing me. So that's the pre. This is just pumpage, and then add 3,000 milligrams, 3 grams of L-citrulline as well. So there's already 3 grams of that in here. I just feel like I get a better pump by adding a little bit extra. So that's what I do with that. So that's the pre. Intra is as follows. You know what? We'll do the Intra MPS first. So this is MPS Max. Again, it's just an amino acid blend. So it's got all your essential amino acids. It basically works as another protein serving as well. I take 20 grams of this intra-workout, and it basically gives you another protein synthesis spike in between so my pre-workout meal and my post-workout meal, they're about 4 hours apart, because I've got to wait till it digests before I can train, then I have to wait till my resting heart rate comes back down before I can eat after a workout. So there's a big massive space in between my pre-workout and my post-workout meals. So this is essentially like another protein serving mid-workout. So that's that. And then we have our intra that we sip throughout the session. So the one we sip throughout the session, we have 5 grams of creatine, which again, creatine just kind of helps with the production of energy at a cellular level. That's pretty much just the only way I can explain that. You didn't really need to dive too much into that. Glutamine, again, you'll see me using glutamine in the morning and the evening. Very good for gut health. It's just an essential amino acid. helps with digestion, helps overall gut health. So again, that's a big one for me. That goes in every day. I actually like to add in 5 grams of Cola Float Hydromax. So this is non-essential, but I just like to add that in. Just can never be too hydrated during a workout. And then we have the carb source. So we use Performance Fuel and Sustain. And the reason for that is Performance Fuel, 35 grams Performance Fuel, because that is glucose basically. So that's a different form of carbohydrate than Sustain. Sustain, the carbohydrates in that come from fructose mainly. So like I said earlier in the pre-workout meal, a little bit of fructose and a little bit of glucose at the same time can actually help with the uptake of the carbohydrates. Not only that, this one is going to help replenish muscle glycogen. This one is going to help replenish liver glycogen. That's us. Ready to go. Pre, intra. I split my amino acids in my carbs, so that's what that is. And that's us. Ready to bounce.
What's the plan of the day?
Plan of attack today is we are going to eat pre-workout at Kuba's. We're going there first. So we'll get pre-workout there, pre-workout meal. Then we're going to Ultraflex. And we're going to be hitting legs. So it's going to be a good one today. And then after legs, we'll be home for a shower. And then we're going out for sushi. So I'm looking forward to that. So aye. Lovely little place, yeah. You got stuff to go in here?
Yeah.
You got stuff to go in here?
I'll just put it in the back. Good.
Right, we're ready to go. Pass. Oh, this seat's high. you've been driving like Miss Daisy?
The 2 rounds.
Oh my goodness.
It's a severe lack of muscle mass, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Jason Bourne.
Right, good to go. Time you training then? He's sacking it there.
Train tomorrow.
I'm going to train tonight after sushi.
After sushi?
After sushi.
Man needs to go to bed.
I'm going to be in a food coma after sushi, like.
You said it, the cream and rice, bro.
I'll scrap it, right?
He will scran it. Hungry Horace, man. For somebody who eats as much as he eats, you think he would have brought a wee bit of more food on the trip? Nah, instead of eating on mine.
He's just tired.
Please?
Sorry, was that a black coffee?
Yeah, black coffee, aye.
Yeah, a medium.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Anything else for you?
You want anything?
I'll take a flat white, please.
One flat white?
A flat white, yeah.
Nothing? No. You're kidding. You must really not like coffee then, eh?
Treat yourself.
Well, go half seas on a wee half black.
Go on then.
We'll go for another medium black, please.
What was that, sorry?
Just another medium black coffee, please. It's my accent that hard to understand. Sorry? What did she say? Okay. Did she say come over, please?
Okay.
Not a clue. You can't ask a third time what they said. 1 minute out. And my belly thinks my throat's been cut. Are you hungry?
I'm hungry. I'm alright, actually. Be fine after the little coffee. Right, do you need some help finishing your cream and rice?
No, I'll be fine.
That's post. That's post workout. Post workout.
Big fucking hungry Horace in the back there. I don't know how he managed to turn up with no food. Right, the RS6 isn't here, so we're just going in the drive. thank you. I wasn't sure on the protocol.
What was grand? What's on the cards?
Get this in. We pre-workout, pumpage, and then along to the gym for a leg session.
What we got?
In here,
Yeah.
150 grams basmati rice. No, it's not. Jasmine rice. I like to mix it as well, so it's 75 jasmine, 75 sticky. 175 grams lean mince. There's 20 grams of raisins, 75 grams of veg, and there's 100 grams of banana on its way.
Nice.
It's terrible.
It's actually surprising when he's fluent in Polish, eh?
Yeah, and apparently he doesn't have like a little like English accent when he speaks Polish either. So.
Really? You just go straight back into full-scale Polish?
Yeah.
Terminator?
So I asked his mum. I said, you know, now that he speaks English and obviously he has, well, he does have like a Yorkshire accent, really. I said to her,
There'd be like an
"Do you
English
have,
spin."
like, yeah, and she said no, it's like perfect in Polish. So.
I won't be able to have like an educated conversation now.
In Polish?
No.
Anymore. You forget loads, won't you?
There's a difference having like a vocabulary, like a proper vocabulary that you need to.
And being able to get by.
Yeah, I could get like, it's not about getting by. I can speak to my parents, I can speak to anyone really, but if I was to like do a presentation or something, no chance.
No.
You speak to a lot of your Polish clients in English, don't you? When it's like terminology.
It's down from, you know, their coach to them.
Of course, right.
Boom, boom, boom.
And one thing that I always as well say to clients, potential clients, whatever, is like I don't claim to know absolutely everything. I definitely don't. But I can pretty much get the answer to absolutely everything very quickly just by having you guys here. You know what I mean? Like I'm in a good circle, so actually there's never going to be a time where like I would never tell a client something and like I knew it was the right answer.
Yeah.
So if I'm ever unsure, 5 minutes and I can get the answer then. So it's handy that way as well. I post it on you having the Cocoa Pop cream and ice mix as well?
That's Meg. That's mine.
I did that on my meal yesterday and I was like, oh, Cuba's going to hate this.
Why?
I won't.
As long as you're not foot you go, I'm not worried.
It's brilliant for a wee crunchy.
Yeah, I like texture when I'm
So
not hungry.
So there.
I like a little bit of something that's not mush.
Aye.
Because that's what all the food's like, isn't
Totally,
it?
aye.
It's like mushy.
Just like mush.
So a little bit of crunch is just like, oh.
Blueberries, a bit of cinnamon on top. Some whey paste.
She don't like cinnamon. I do.
I'm a cinnamon fan.
I've actually mixed whey in that today. Mixed whey in it.
You're 150 grams, is that 150 grams?
That's jasmine rice blended, 150 grams, yeah.
Just jasmine rice and whey?
Yeah.
It looks so much smaller than mine. How much water did you put in it?
Like 400 ml.
Aye, I was 550 this morning, eh?
But it's still not really hard, it's like, it's still soft.
It looks like kind of like mashed potato-y.
It's too
Type
hard.
texture.
Mind I told you that yesterday. He
Yeah,
likes
yeah.
it like a cake, yeah. I like mine like soup.
Yeah, I think that's just better when it's a bit
Uncooked.
not cooked.
Aye.
I think I've probably overdone that a bit too much.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, look. Could probably put a bit of almond milk, smooth it out.
So caffeine's out at the moment basically. I tried not to have any caffeine, I don't have my morning coffee or that anymore. And the stims are out of the pre-workouts as well, so this is just 20 grams of pumpage, which is trained by GP Nutrition's pre-workout without stims. Gives you a really good pump. So when food's high, I get bothered with my digestion, so caffeine is something that I try to keep out when food gets quite high. So if you are struggling with your appetite and food's in a decent spot at the moment, try lowering your caffeine just a little bit and see how you get on with that. Well, I'll just get you to the gym then.
Yeah, yeah.
Just had to give him all my details.
All your details.
Aye, because he's not wanting to accept Scottish money. Gave him Richard's details. What's no smudge day notes? So back in the mecca of bodybuilding, the Ultraflex Rotherham. Got a leg session today with Kuba, hamstring dominant day, and I need more hamstrings, so looking forward to utilising that. Not sure what the split actually is going to go like, to be honest. We've not discussed that yet. I'm assuming it's just going to be preempted by Kuba, so I'm just coming along for the ride. But aye, looking forward to it. Let's bounce!
We're pretty much always doing an RDL because it's never going to be a complete stiff leg.
No,
Because we don't have levers like Jordan.
no.
If we had levers like Jordan, yes, but we don't. So it's always going to be a case of doing a pull that's a bit of a mix between an SLD and an RDL, where you can challenge your hamstring and the glute as much as you can.
Aye.
The only difference would be, if you want a little bit more glute, just let your hips travel.
A little bit more, aye, a bit more hip drive.
But for me, because I need a bit of both, I'll just do like a
Hybrid.
hybrid of a stiff leg and an RDL, which is an RDL with just more range of motion,
Aye.
and that's that.
A stiff leg RDL. Boom! Aye.
Let's go. Whoosh!
Upstairs, I've got an hour. I'm going to just nap. I went up the stairs and just lay there staring at the ceiling for an hour.
Doesn't matter, you're still resting.
Aye.
That still counts, bro.
I still felt a bit better when I got up, but it's like the more you try to sleep, the less you can sleep.
That's one, leave it there.
Good, feels good. Obviously we've got the best gear here, so all these prime machines, they've got a different strength curve and stuff. They've got like different shaped cams, so a lot of the gyms, standard gyms that you go to, they work with the basic equipment, and the cams are usually like a semi-round cam, and the resistance profile throughout the whole movement's the same. All these different bits of kit in here though, the prime stuff, they've all got a different shaped cam, which allows the strength curve of the machine to actually go with the strength curve of the muscle. So when you're in a shortened position, your muscle's actually weaker. So, and then as you come through mid-range, you get stronger into the length position. So these machines are set out to mimic that kind of strength pattern, so you can feel the resistance change halfway through the rep. So it's good to get the use of this equipment now and again.
Don't bounce out the hole. Don't bounce out the hole. Control, contract out the way. That's better, come on. Let's go. Contract. Again. Contract out the hole. Come on. Contract out the hole. One more rep.
Fuck off.
One more rep. Brace. Do not fucking bottle it. I'm trying. One more rep. That was too easy. Too easy. Too fucking easy. Make it hard.
That's a fucking rep.
That's it.
Yeah, you're in.
Sorry, I didn't know you don't run wrapped already.
Good. Be lying if I said it felt good. Fuck. Yeah, buddy!
Crunch into the side of it. Crunch into it. There you go. Strong. Way back. Yes. Just don't need to bounce out of the hole. I can track. Way. Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. Yes. We're gonna go again. Hold. Let's go. No bounce. Stick with it. Hard brace. Hard brace. Strong. That's the fucking. That's it. Yes.
Sorry, mate.
Sleeping bag. That's your nickname, man.
Fuck you. Sleeping bag. Just fucking exploded my brains with my ears and that last set. Up, big strong. Good man, come on, last one, let's take it. Let's go, big brace. Come on. And power up, come on, shoes.
Yes. Yeah.
Good son. Shit.
Stuff. Let's go. Pause here. Contract. Hold. Good. Pause here. Make it hard. Don't just fucking drop it. Control every fucking ball. Pause here. Contract. Pause. That's it.
Aye. Finito. It's in the bag.
How do you feel?
Amazing. No, I feel good. That was a good session. Looked better when I made it. It's 150 grams cream of rice, 100 grams fruit, 50 grams with ISO.
Don't use any more.
No, that's it.
Use any more, we'll fuck you.
I just beef it up with that. Because it's thicker pieces.
It's got way too much iron in it.
Right,
So once iron builds up in your bloodstream,
yeah. Calcifies. That's texture, but will not be approved.
That's a bit too hard for you, is it?
It always goes like that when it goes cold. That's why I like to eat it hot.
Cool.
You're not getting any.
No, I'm asking, are you getting full?
Aye, I'm getting full, you're still not getting any.
I didn't want you.
Oh, aye, you do. He does want some. He's not getting any. This bowl has been in every country in the globe. Well, it's travelled like, it's been to Dubai, it's been to Turkey, it's been all over the North Sea, Italy.
That's the entire globe.
Try to think where else I've been. That's it.
Rotherham.
Rotherham. So the way I would work it is in the morning, the only thing we could track in the morning is eggs.
Yeah.
So I would do boiled eggs. And if, depending where I was, if there was carbs in, I would have a couple of slices of white bread. Or we just recently changed to Rice Krispies. So Rice Krispies, a little bit of whey, egg whites to make up the rest. That was my breakfast. Then the next meal was going to be, again, whey protein, dark chocolate, oats, powdered oats, so you could just shake up and drink, because we didn't have access to microwaves or anything. There's nothing like that. It's a highly explosive platform. Sorry? There's urns, but they don't, you could put it in your cream of rice and whisk it up and it doesn't cook. You have to have it like, if you just put in 10 ml water too much, it goes like soup, and then there's no microwave to fix it. So 9 times out of 10, I'll just shake up and drink it. A bit of dark chocolate, a bit of fruit after that. Lunch, I would always go into the galley with a can of tuna in my pocket. Always. So you're in the galley for lunch and dinner every day. And I would always take, if I'm away for 21 days, I'll take 42 cans of tuna.
But what do they give you?
It's fucking hit or a miss, Meg. So you can go in and there could be steamed sea bass, grilled chicken, and you're like, and a grilled steak, and you're like, fucking hell, so much choice. Tuna stays in the pocket, and I'll literally eyeball a bit of chicken. Sometimes you can go in and it's lasagna, chips, sausage rolls. There's nothing you can pick, nothing. So in that instance, I'll take the tuna out, and if there's not a clean carb source, there's usually a boiled rice, or a boiled potato, or a baked potato. If there's not, a wee bowl of Rice Krispies on the side with some fucking water. It's literally how I was going. When you're in prep, you can't be eating for taste. So it was just what I could get my hands on. The guys who still won't film themselves in the fucking gym because they feel silly. And I'm like, man, if you could get 10% better by filming yourself in the gym, why would you know what to do it? So these are the guys who are like, oh, I'm not taking my skills to work. And I'm like, what?
The gym's quite basic as well.
Fucking shite. Don't get me wrong, there's some gyms you can go to, like, I've sent you pictures of gyms before. One rig up.
I had to use once, I think we had a Smith machine and some dumbbells, that's it.
Aye, and the dumbbells only go to 20 kilos. It was like fucking
We had to get quite funky.
dumbbell lunge, Smith machine lunge, single leg, aye, adapt and overcome. Get that. I've got May, I'm away to Florida for 3 weeks with the family, so I think we were going to do like 10 weeks of fat loss, piss off to Florida, let my hair down a wee bit, kind of like mid-prep, just like use it as like a diet break type thing. I'll still be controlled, I've got an apartment and that, I'll still be monitoring my meals, but I'll maybe go out for dinner with the family every second night.
Been to Florida before?
Aye, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard.
No,
'cause
but it's just mega though.
totally, man, everything's mega, but it's like, Bigger fish to fry, yeah.
At least that's my good side. Well,
So it's time for sushi. Post-workout meals just went in. Actually, it's sitting very, very nice for a change. So we're on our way to Roku Sushi with the drop set, the cameraman, and Kuba and Meg. So we're going for first off-plan meal I've had in a little while actually, but it's an off-plan meal that's going to be on plan. Kuba's ordered me a meal, and I'm sure the macros are 90 protein, 120 carbs, 20 fats. So I'm just going to work out. I think I've got my last two meals work out about 97 protein. I want to say 235 carbs, and then I've got about 40 grams of fat if you combine the two meals together. So when I get home from this sushi meal, I'm still going to be under calories for the day, which means I'll be able to make up the rest of the calories and the macros that I've missed when I get home for my last meal before bed. So essentially it's an off-plan meal, but I'm still going to be on plan. The macros will still be the same, which again is always good.
So it's just the actual food content that's different?
It's just the food content, the food volume, the food amounts is different, yeah. So instead of having two even-sized meals, I'm going to be having one super large meal here and then a smaller meal before bed.
And how do you think that will affect your digestion?
To be honest, sushi digests really well with me, man. Digests really well with everybody, I think, to be honest. It's just plain rice and raw fish at the end of the day, so digests really well. I don't think I'll have any issues digesting 120 grams of carbs for sushi at all. If anything, the higher protein content is what's going to slow down the digestion, but as soon as we're finished and we leave, I'm going to get out for a 10-minute walk. So I like to go for a walk after my big meals. 10 minutes really all you need, but it gets the digestion stimulated, gets the food moving, and then after that I will finish up some work this evening, and then I will make my last meal before I go to bed, and all shall be good. I like sushi, so I'm looking forward to it.
have some surf clam. This is Spanish bluefin tuna akami. This is seared salmon belly, fresh salmon. Spanish bluefin tuna otoro. This one is seared otoro with some caviar on top. Avocado and salmon roll. This one is snow crab and avocado and with some cucumber roll and pickled radish.
Thank you. Just stick it in the middle, just everybody dig in, innit?
No, you're all getting the same.
So this is
I've ordered quite a lot of pieces for people to share. He's getting another platter. There's more to come, like. So, we've got the Kuba platter, right? Which is just getting up for you now. There we go. This is the Kuba platter.
Are these mine? No, these. I can't use them.
I always ask for a
Fork.
fork or a spoon, or I just use my fingers.
Looks shy on the camera.
That's the regular spot now. So, come in, get the sushi feed, and that's it, job done.
How are you enjoying your Kuba platter?
Loving it. It's a good eat.
And radish. Sometimes there might be a little cucumber in there.
Bluefin tuna.
Both of them, yeah. The fat part and the lean part.
Radish.
I could take the radish or
That's
leave it
what's
like.
crunchy.
What's this for that? You want them?
It's like a
like it?
Chinese vegetable.
You want them?
No.
It's the weird scatty.
I can she's got nice intentions, Cuba, but fucking get the words.
You're both very energetic, like you're like always, do you know what I mean, aren't you?
He's got ADHD.
If I think something, I just go and do it straight away. But like, prep, I'm like up at 3:30, 4 o'clock. Can't get up, back to sleep, back to sleep. 4:45, right, 5 to 4. 4 o'clock, fuck, I'm getting up. Boom. Out, down the stair, check-in's done, litre and a half of water in, pictures over to Cuba, waiting on him waking up. He wakes up, he's like, when he's in prep, you're like 4:30, 5 o'clock response, boom, perfect. When he's off season and you're in prep, it's like, motherfucker, 7:30? Like, hurry up, man, what the fuck am I eating today? Oh, alright mate, looking good, same food as yesterday. I'm like, right, sound 6,000 steps. I'm like, looking at my watch, I'm already on 4. I'm like, at I can't do the school run the day, I can't do the pickups, I can't do I'm literally doing nothing. I'm sitting here all day. Well, that's good. I'm working all day. And I'm like, what am I going to do? So I'm like on the phone to her mum, could you come and take the kids to school? I need to keep my steps low. It's only for another 3 weeks. It's a godsend. She comes in, she cleans, makes the beds, gets everybody's jammies ready. Preps, she cuts my, she'll go to the shop for pineapple if there's no pineapple in the fridge. She chops it up in the tubs, so it's ready there for me. She bags up all my mince.
She weighs
it, everything, she does everything, man. She weighs all my, that's my mother-in-law. And she does everything, like, really good.
Thank you so much. Tell Tom, thank you much. Yeah. Thank you for the cup. No worries. It was awesome, mate. Thank you so much. I loved it.
Pleasure.